Hello, everyone, and welcome to the, first official Payday 3 video. This is mostly just going to be talking about what has currently been available and given to us via an FAQ, episode 1 of a dev diary, as well as the official Payday 3 trailer. First thing that we'll mention is some stuff that I've noted in the dev diary that is currently out, which I believe is only episode 1. First thing I noticed, the characters that they decide to show off, our original 4 guys, look a lot nicer. Of course, with it being the 3rd game in the series, especially with it being on a more updated engine, they look a lot better, as well as being aged, which I don't remember how many years in the future Payday 3 is supposed to be in. However, they still look good nonetheless, and all of that other fun jazz. It was also mentioned, speaking of heisters, that there will be 2 more heisters joining our original 4 post-launch, but their main focus is going to be our core 4. Gunplay, as well as the sounds for the weapons, they look better. They look a lot better. Seeing and hearing the gun sounds, animations, all of that fun jazz, the weapons look like they're going to be an absolute blast to play with, and I can't wait for any sort of DLC or skins or whatever they decide to do that affect weapons. I want to see some crazy shit. That's all I gotta say, is I want to see some absolutely fucking crazy shit, and I hope that's a reality. Another thing I noticed with this dev diary, when they were talking about the 2 main modes and approaches to a heist, either stealth or loud, they mention this new mode that was labeled as search. And apparently what this search mode would kind of function as is, let's say you're spotted a little bit by a police officer in one of the bank heists, like the ones that they show. He might get suspicious, as you duck out of sight, so he'll enter a search mode to try and actively find you, instead of them looking at you with 99 detection, and the second you put your head like between a coffee mug or something, it's just, oh, where'd he go? I don't know. They also mentioned a new negotiation mechanic. So kind of like how Payday 2 would have a silent alarm in a way, where it would kind of delay the assault a bit, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever. This looks like it would be something similar to that, but it's more of a physical thing that you get to interact with, instead of just spending a little extra cash and favors to do so in pre-planning. You would trade some of your hostages, or all of them, or none of them, if you so choose to be a villain, and it'll buy you time. And they also mentioned resources if you hold on to them later. Also, you could use people as meat shields, and I find that so fucking hilarious. Final thing, I guess, regarding the dev diaries before FAQ gets hit, new heisting locations were mentioned. Now, Payday 2, of course, it was mainly centered in Washington, D.C., but there were occasional places where you'd be going to other places, like Alaska, or somewhere else that is not Alaska or Washington. There's so many heists that I just don't remember. Chinatown, I guess it would be one of them, or inside of a fucking mountain. It'll follow the same trend as that in Payday 2, where you have the main location, and then different heists will have you stretching between many different other locations, which I'm all for. That's the majority of at least what I saw when it came to the dev diaries. Of course, they showed off a lot more gameplay in there, so I would highly recommend you guys look at the dev diary episode 1. If you decide to go to the community tab for Payday 3, there is an FAQ section. I haven't read it. I have heard very little from it, because I try to keep my ears closed when it comes to info until I see it myself. So the release date for Payday 3, of course, they mentioned September 21st, which means that the data mined release date was actually accurate, which is really funny. What engine is Payday going to be developed on? Unreal Engine 4. This was mentioned, I believe, a long time ago, or at least it was rumored to be in Unreal 4. They are planning on upgrading to Unreal 5 sometime post-launch. That is going to be absolutely insane. If any of you guys have not seen Unreal 5, whether it's dev footage or like an in-depth in the engine or games itself using Unreal 5, do yourself a favor and go look at it. Now, how that's going to impact performance for users jumping from Unreal 4 to 5, I don't know. I don't know if they'll add anything or take anything away. We'll just have to wait and see. What characters Payday 3 is going to launch with. I already mentioned the Core 4 and the 2 additional heisters that'll be added at a later date, but they'll confirm the identities later. Will the game be available to consoles too? Yes. So any of you guys that play on console, this game is going to be fully crossplay between every platform. That means people that buy it on Steam, people that buy it on Epic, the PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series X/S. Every single person is going to be cross-played. Game's going to cost $40. However, if you want to buy the other editions, I believe it is like a $20 jump between each. So do with that what you will. What is included in the Season Pass? So for the sake of this, we'll go with the 1 year. So the Gold Season Pass is going to be 4 heists, 4 Tailor Packs, and 4 Weapon Packs in the first year of Payday. And it also mentions that their DLC model for Payday 3 will be quite similar to what you're already used to in Payday 2. And you will still be able to purchase the DLCs separately if you so choose. Payday 3 will also have microtransactions in the form of something that they're calling Payday Credits. And they mention that these are only for cosmetic items and they do not affect gameplay. These will also be added post-launch, so they won't be in the base game right off the bat. Then we have Gustavo from Payday 2 returning as our composer for 3. That is really it, honestly. That is it from our Payday 3 FAQ. That is a lot of information that they're throwing because they are going full Steam engines ahead. Hype, 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 info dumping everywhere while Payday 3 is slowly looming over the horizon. And I am excited. I'm excited for it. I'm going to buy the gold edition, and if you guys want to look at any up-and-coming Payday 3 content whenever that comes out, or new info, builds, funny shit, whatever, be sure to subscribe to this channel because I am going to be playing the fuck out of Payday 3 when it comes out. So be sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss any future Payday 3 content. My name is Dan, and I will talk to you guys when we get some more Payday 3 information. All right, have a good day, everybody.